Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I haven't done a tag video in like forever, and I saw this really cool tag video on Melissa's channel a couple of days ago. I will link Melissa's channel in the description box down below because I think she's really cool. She's the kind of YouTuber that's totally up my speed. She's very calm and composed and very eloquent in the way she talks, and she also has like the cutest accent. She has like an Australian accent, I think, and I love those. So please check her out. But I know that the tag was originally started by somebody else, and that somebody else is Lisa Stevens. As the title of the video already suggests, this tag is called the YouTube Beauty Community tag, so it's basically a bunch of questions about different types of videos that we enjoy and how we feel about the YouTube makeup community generally speaking. So before I start this video, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of you who responded so positively to my previous video, the why I started my YouTube channel. I received an overwhelmingly positive response. A lot of you commented and a lot of you introduced yourselves, and I just want to encourage you to do that more because honestly, one of the best things for me personally to come on YouTube and do videos is to read your comments, get to know you, get in touch with you, and that is really, it makes my day if I see that people commented on my videos. So please do it more often. Thank you so much for the super positive response. And now let's get back to the point of this video. Let's just get on to the questions. I have them here. I borrowed them from Melissa's channel. I will start off already by saying if you are someone who has a YouTube channel and you would really like to do this tag video, please feel free to do it. I won't tag anyone because I don't really have a huge followership, so I'm sure that the people that I tag will never actually know that I tagged them. So if you have a YouTube channel and you feel like you would like to do this tag video, please feel free to do it. Let me know that you did it so I can watch it as well, and let's get on to the questions. So the first question is, what are your favorite videos to watch? My favorite videos to watch are definitely reviews, but the types of reviews that are not first impressions, so you didn't put on the makeup and then tell me 10 minutes later how you feel about it, but the type of reviews where you have tested the product, you have worn it out and about. I love the videos where one has really tested how products last throughout the day, and then they can give you a very detailed description of what the product is all about and how it performs during the day, because as someone who is a consumer, someone who really gets products and wants them to perform all day long, because I wear them to work, I don't just wear my makeup, you know, when I do a video with you for 10 minutes and then I take it off. No, I do my makeup and then I go out the door, and I'm out the door for like 12 hours. So I really need my makeup to stay, and I really rely on reviews for that. So I really enjoy watching reviews. As of recently, I've also really been enjoying the, like I said also in my previous video, the types of videos where people just talk about the community, about different brands, what they would like to see from different brands, what kind of videos they're done with, why they don't really enjoy the big YouTubers anymore, because those are all relevant topics also to me personally. What else do I like to watch? Oh yeah, I really like watching favorites videos as well, and I know they're not super popular on YouTube anymore, but I really enjoy empties videos because I feel like empties videos are the ultimate review. If you have planned something, if you have finished something and you have enjoyed it so much that you have finished the whole product, then most likely you have a very solid opinion on it, and that's what I want to hear. I want to hear your solid opinion about a product, which loops back to how I feel about reviews. So yeah. These are the types of videos that I like watching just off of the top of my head, and yeah, I don't think I can think of anything else right now. There's probably other types of videos that I enjoy, but I just can't think of them right now. Question number 2. What are your favorite videos to film? My favorite videos to film without a doubt are tutorials, just because I enjoy the process of putting on makeup, and as someone who feels like they're not very comfortable talking to the camera and they get kind of choked when they have to, you know, speak for a long time in front of the camera and think of things to say. I feel like tutorials are the types of videos where you don't have to do that, or for me personally it feels a little bit more natural to talk to the camera when I'm doing a tutorial, because it's really like a lesson where I'm explaining what I'm doing. And I don't know, like my favorite thing about makeup is putting it on, so obviously I enjoy the types of videos where you put on makeup the most. But I do actually very much enjoy also making favorites videos, and I do like doing reviews, although I really get frustrated with myself because sometimes I have these like thoughts in my mind of all the things I want to say about the product when I review it, and then I do the video and I forget half of the things and I get really frustrated with myself. So I think it's really time for me to start writing things down, which I think I'm going to start doing from now on when I do reviews, just so I don't forget the most important things I wanted to say. Question number 3. What are your least favorite videos to watch? Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Okay, the first types of videos that I really dislike watching are all the types of videos with clickbaity titles to them. If you put things like Modern Renaissance, best palette ever, or Naked Heat palette, is that the worst palette ever, or stuff like that, all that irritates me to no end, because most of the times you expect some drama when you click on a video like this, and then most of the time it's just a fucking review and there's even nothing negative about it. Like if they say worst something ever and you're like, oh my god, that must be really dramatic if she feels like that, and then you click on the video and then it's just a review where they're not even negative about the product. And don't get me wrong, I don't like to watch videos which are negative, but if someone has a negative opinion about a product and feels so strongly about it, I'm just curious, I want to know why do they not like the product. And then when I click on the video and it's nothing like what the title suggests, that fucking irritates me. Another type of videos that I really dislike watching are vlogs. I do watch vlogs from some of the more entertaining YouTubers in my opinion. For instance, Samantha, oh, I can't pronounce her name. I will put her name on the screen somewhere here. Sam's vlogs are just really entertaining to watch, but that's because Sam is incredibly entertaining. I would watch her whatever she does, just because she has the type of personality and the type of humor that I really enjoy, and that's why I enjoy her vlogs. But for the most part, I'm sorry, unless you have a super adventurous and interesting life and I'm really excited about the types of things that you're going to do during the day, I don't give a shit about your day. Because also, let's face it, most YouTubers don't really leave their houses much. They go to do groceries, they stay around the house, and they go to parties every now and then. And that's all their life is about. I don't give a shit. I have grown to really dislike the PR unboxing types of videos because they're just a bit over the top and they're not informative in any sort of way. So I come on YouTube to gain information about products or brands that I'm interested in, and a PR unboxing video gives me zero information about anything. It's just like these spoiled big YouTubers who get a lot of PR and they don't even seem to care about any of the products or the brands or get excited about new releases. Question number 4. Oh, I'm not going fast enough through these questions. What is your favorite part of the beauty community? My favorite thing about the beauty community is the information that you can get from it, because the beauty community is filled with people who have different tastes, different types of skin, different types of technique when it comes to application of makeup, different hacks and tips and tricks that you can learn from pretty much anyone, and I really love that. I really love being able to cherry pick the types of tips and tricks that would work for me, the types of products that I enjoy the most, to see swatches, to hear opinions about products. I love that because we are so lucky right now that there is so much information for us out there to base our decisions on when we purchase makeup, and I think that's a privilege, and I think that is one of my most favorite things about the beauty community. What is your least favorite part of the beauty community? My least favorite part of the beauty community is how cliquey it is. You know, when I was in high school, just like any other high school, we had the popular kids, we had the geeky kids, we had, you know, the whatnot kids, and I never really belonged to any group. I was kind of like a free-floating electron because I never really felt like I need to identify myself with a certain group, and I feel like YouTube is a little bit like high school. Another thing that I've grown to really detest in the last couple of years maybe is how YouTube, and especially the channels of the bigger people, have become a bit like infomercials. I still think that people like Nikki Tutorials, for example, are incredibly talented and there is so much you can learn from them, but I just cannot stand through another video where she says you can use a code for that and I have a code for that, and you can check my discount codes in the description box below 10 times in a video. I just cannot deal with it anymore. So unfortunately I unsubscribed to her, and I'm a little bit sad because she's someone you can learn a lot from, but I am done with watching YouTube videos which sound like infomercials. I'm here to be entertained, I'm here to, you know, make up my mind about makeup that I would like to buy or not buy, to hear about brands, to hear how the beauty community feels about certain things. For instance, the whole shade ranges of concealers and foundations. I think that's a very important topic to talk about. So that's one of the things that I really enjoy about the beauty community, how it can change the way makeup companies feel about the design and release of products. What motivated you to start a YouTube channel? I kind of already addressed that in my previous video, which is entitled Why I Started My YouTube Channel. For those of you who saw my previous video, which was Why I Started My YouTube Channel, you probably already know the answer to that. But for those of you who haven't, the concise answer is I wanted to ramble about indie makeup because I felt like the YouTube community missed YouTubers who talk about indie makeup, and I wanted to make friends because no one in my real life was ever interested in indie makeup, and I just wanted to find people, to communicate with people, to connect to people, and you know, I just wanted to find like-minded souls to ramble about indie makeup with, basically. Question number 7. Who most inspires you on YouTube? I can't say that there is one channel that inspires me most or one person who inspires me the most, but I feel like there's different types of YouTubers who inspire me a lot. I am very inspired by the types of YouTubers who are very eloquent in the way they talk about the beauty community. I am very impressed by people who know how to apply makeup and to come up with very unique color combinations. I can give you a couple of examples of YouTube channels that I really enjoy watching. I really enjoy watching, and she's one of the oldest, she's not old, she's one of the channels that I've been following for the longest time, and I've mentioned her so many times before, and that's Tori from the Biohazardous Beauty. She's incredibly talented, she's super down to earth, she's like super fun to watch, and you can really relate to her, and I really enjoy following her channel. As of recently, I've been really enjoying the channel of Angelica, whose name I'm going to leave here as well because I cannot for the life of me pronounce it. She's a Swedish lady and she makes a lot of different types of videos, the types of videos that I haven't really seen a lot of other people make lately, and I really enjoy watching her. I really enjoy watching Amber's channel because, you know, she's just like me, a fan of indie makeup, and she uses a lot of indies in her tutorials. From like the bigger YouTubers, I would have to exemplify here Jkissa and Mariah Leonard because Jkissa is super unique with her makeup combinations and I really enjoy that, and Mariah Leonard is so down to earth and like so pleasant to watch, and she really wants to teach you when she does makeup tutorials, and I just really enjoy that about her. If you don't know their channels, please check them out. I'm going to link all the channels that I mentioned in the description box below, so be sure to check them out, and I'm sure that I forgot a bunch, but you know, those are the ones that come off the top of my head. Okay, question number 8. Number 1 thing you would change about the YouTube beauty community? Whew. I don't know. That's a tough one. I really don't know what I would change about the YouTube beauty community. I would like it if people were less prone to follow trends. For instance, when someone does a beige cut crease, everyone else does a beige cut crease. The latest trend that I've been seeing now is like a cut crease halo eye. Everyone's doing a cut crease halo eye, and I'm like, why can't you be unique? Why can't you do your own thing? Please do your own thing. That's what makes you special. That's what makes you unique. You don't have to follow all the trends. Another thing I would change is all those stupid viral trends like the wavy eyebrows and the using all kinds of cutlery and whatnot to apply your foundation or to contour and stuff. I would fucking ban those if that was up to me. Question number 9. Number 1 advice for creators and new people starting out a channel. I'm probably the worst person to ask about what to do if you're starting a YouTube channel, just because my channel is really small. It's so small that it's almost insignificant. But I would advise you first of all to not rely on YouTube as becoming your career within the next few years, because that just ain't happening. There's too many people who want to be YouTube creators now and want to make that a job, and I just think it's impossible. Unless you have something very unique, you have a very entertaining personality, or you have a very unique idea, I just don't see that happening anytime soon. So unless you make your bread with something else and you start with YouTube as a hobby, I just don't see that happening for you. One thing I would say is, if you would like to connect to people and talk about the things you enjoy and you don't care about how many followers you will get, exhibit A, then just start. You don't have to have a fancy camera, you don't have to have fancy lighting, you don't have to have any fancy equipment. Just turn on whatever camera you have, ramble with people, and if you're passionate enough about what you ramble about, they're going to subscribe and they're going to come and chat with you. And if that's what you enjoy, go for it. Alright, and there is only one question left, and that is question number 10. What do you love about YouTube as a whole? YouTube is so diversified. YouTube is like an endless source of entertainment. If you want to watch kitties, you can find zillions of videos about kitties. If you want to get educated on certain things, science related or whatever related, you can always find channels which are very informative about that. If you would like to learn how to do makeup, just open YouTube. There you will be flooded by information, and you will have to sift through the information, but it's there. All the information is there. All you need to do is dedicate a little bit of time, and I promise you, you will learn how to do makeup even if you've never held a brush in your life before. Okay folks, so these were all the 10 questions from the YouTube beauty community tag. Like I said, please feel free to do this video if you are very passionate about answering all these questions. I will leave all the questions in the description box below so that you can use them to do your own video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!